Welcome back to the Game Logic Design tutorial series. Today we're going to take a look at the Stamp tab. So I'm just going to drag in an image off disk here. It's a flower. This flower actually has a alpha channel attached to it as well. We'll get to that soon. So if I start drawing on the surface here, you'll see that it draws using the stamp onto the layer in body paint. I'll just undo those. And of course, if I turn on symmetry, we'll get a symmetrical stroke as well. To make this a bit easier to see, I'm just going to increase the pressure and also turn off the Wacom pressure pen there so that we get the full 100% each stroke. And I'll turn off X for now as well. Now we notice when I do a single dab that we're not getting the full image of the flower, and also we're seeing some black parts here. So let me undo that, go to the stamp tab, and we'll just look at these settings right here. So if I turn off the fall off, then we're no longer going to get the fall off effect on this stamp, and so it'll be a solid circle there. But we want to get rid of these black parts of this petal as well. Now they've been alphaed out on the alpha channel, so if I just turn on the alpha channel there, now we're getting the actual flower we want. That's kind of what we want to see as we draw on this surface. Some of the other options here though are the enclose. So if I do this, it's going to enclose the entire stamp right into that circle there. Now if I just turn off that again and do a dab, you'll notice I do a dab that you can see there that the image is perfectly within the circle there. But we want to have that turned off because it looked okay like this, and we also want to make sure we keep that alpha channel on so we're drawing our flower how we want. The other option here is actually the follow. So let me go actually revert back and show you that again. So we've got a square. I should show you this. So let's turn off the follow. So there we have a square. But if I draw a stroke now, you'll notice that it's not rotating that stamp at all. But if I turn on the follow and do the same thing, you'll see that the stamp rotates around as I move around on the surface. So this is quite good for images such as arrows where you want to have the arrow flow around the surface of the model. You can see here it's quite jaggedy actually. A way to fix that up is to go here and again just turn on the steady stroke and we'll get a smoother stroke. So this would be very nice with some arrow kind of images. Turn off the steady stroke. Let's turn on stamp spacing, crank that right up to about there. Go here and we'll just turn that back to how we want it so it's drawing a petal. And now we can draw some nice petals down onto the surface of the model. And of course this also works with all the other parts of the sculpting system. So we can turn on the symmetry here, let's turn on radial, let's turn on these. Let's have a few of those and we'll just do a few of these on the surface of the model. So we can do some flowers on the surface.